Right, the cameras are rolling. Here we go again. Oh, how are you boys?
Good mate, ready for another week?
Oh, for sure. What you doing, mate?
What we're doing?
Just fiddling with the
I
wires.
was checking to see if I was straight in the cameras to be fair.
Oh, right.
Oh, have you got a shirt on or not?
No, not today.
No. Okay, mate.
Sorry,
Oh.
mate. The viewers wouldn't want to see it.
Okay, fair enough.
Mate, I got this. By the way, when I was at the club, I gave the guy in the toilet, not just the dodgy guy in the toilet, you know, the guy who sells stuff, not drugs, just sells, you know,
Like
glasses, sunglasses and stuff.
perfumes,
I spent £10 on 6 pieces of gum.
£10?
No, that's horrendous.
That's not daylight robbery. That's nighttime robbery at the club. That is bloody hell.
That was good.
It wasn't that funny.
No, I appreciate that joke. I
Thank
can
you.
appreciate a good joke. But no, that you are an idiot, man. That is
Yeah, but you know,
Did he give you like individual pieces as well?
yeah, you just sort of.
Yeah. So what you do? So you've put like maybe a couple, like you're chewing a couple. What are you doing with the rest? You just shove them in your pocket? Or
Yeah.
See, that's just weird. That is just.
Did you not think to yourself, I could get 10 pieces for 60p here? Not 6 pieces for 10 quid.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I was drunk, and
Well, I'd like to think you were drunk, mate.
yeah, well, it'd be worrying if I was sober, wouldn't it? And he's a good salesman.
Is this in
It's
pop
not good
world? Is this in
salesman.
pop world?
Yeah,
Mate, he's not a great salesman.
best club in the world, mate. The pop world here, you know, unreal.
It's absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, this tea's really hot, by the way.
What is tea, mate?
Okay, thanks, mate. Right, let's get going, shall we?
Yeah.
Right. Here we are. We are recording. We are back again for episode. Murray's just unfolded his notes.
Got some
His
notes,
page of
mate.
notes. It should be logged up in here, mate. But what a week of Champions League.
It has been, yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want to
Has
start
it?
again?
No, I don't. I don't
Oh.
actually. It's bloody.
I was going to say, because about 2 seconds in, I went and sniffed my nose right next to the mic. You were able to hear it really, that was
No, we're gonna
I've just done it again.
No, it's all right, mate.
Well,
Don't-
it was a good week of Champions League indeed.
Yeah, odd start to this. Hey, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Bloody 2 hat-tricks, Rafinha and Vinicius.
Jr.
The Brazilian wingers, fair play
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah. I think. Do you think Vini Jr. Ballon d'Or?
Yes,
Do you
I think.
he'll get it?
I think, in my opinion, should he get it? I'm not so sure, but I think he will get it because he's
This
been.
year?
Yeah, this year. 2024, I think, is his year because he obviously won the Champions League, won La Liga. They went one game within like becoming unbeaten in La Liga. Goals and assists galore. He's the main player at the biggest club in the world, so he's got to be the favourite.
Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. But it's between him and Rodri for me, and I think now that Rodri's injured, I think Vinicius Jr. will win it.
What about Mbappe? Is he even a contender?
No, he's not a contender.
No.
I think
Yeah,
the other
that's crazy
contenders,
that you
the other
say that.
contenders might be, as Henry said, Rodri, and then Bellingham and Haaland. And apart from that, I don't
Yeah.
think anyone else is really
Harry
contending.
Kane?
No, he didn't win anything.
Yeah, Harry Kane will. He'll come to become like top 20, but he's nowhere near the top, is he?
Do you not think?
No, not at all. What did he win?
I think Vini Jr. What a player! Just watching him is so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the commentator who commentated on the game like summed it up perfectly. Whoever is marking him or whoever he's playing against, he does make them look amateurish. He's just so quick, always one step ahead. And that final goal to get the hat trick, like where he just cuts it back onto his left foot and slots it into the roof
What
of the net.
hat-trick.
What a goal!
Such a good goal,
Yeah.
isn't it? What a hat trick!
I mean, the Bernabeu is just bouncing in the Champions League. It's crazy. They go 2-0 down and then they win 5-2. It's
Yeah.
fair play.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen their team? Like, it's an absolute super team.
Yeah,
It
it's
is, yeah.
insane.
Like-
Trent, I think Trent's going to go, you know.
No, not at all. There's no way.
No, I'll tell.
No.
I really think he will.
It wouldn't surprise me, to be fair. Yeah, just to
I hope he
add
doesn't-
another Galactico to
But I
the
think
team.
he'll want to be Liverpool captain. He'll want to do what Gerrard did. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think?
Yeah, 100%.
But he wants to win trophies.
But he's a Scouser. He's from Liverpool. He want to captain that club. I think he'll be a one-club man, honestly. I'm not.
I hope
The
you're
way
right.
Liverpool are going, you know.
Anyway, we always talk
Trophies are
about Liverpool. Let's not
contested.
drift
Sorry,
off onto the
sorry.
path of Liverpool because that's all we
You
ever
brought
talk
it
about.
up. But
I
go
know,
on.
but I'll just quickly.
Bring us back.
Yeah. Well, Rafinha as well. That was a very good hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, all the goals were quite similar, like balls over the top, just running through on goal. And every finish was just right in the corner as well. And he's been captain in Barcelona this season, which is a bit strange, I think. Rafinha captain in Barca, but he's relishing the opportunity.
I think that's quite strange. Rafinha captain.
I think that's very strange.
I thought we were watching Sky Sports News then for a second. It was very.
Oh, thank you, mate. I'll take
welcome.
that.
No, I thought
being
it
on
was...
Sky, mate.
Yeah, but you have to say Neuer was terrible.
Yeah, he was awful.
No, yeah, it wasn't. Do you think he's passed it?
Yeah, I think he's been past it for a couple of years, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say past it, but he's not as good as what he was.
No, I think he's past it.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's nowhere near what he once was he? But I think because it is Manuel Neuer, he's going to play, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's also old, don't forget.
Yeah, he is old, but like
not old. He's not old, obviously, but for footballing terms,
footballing terms,
he's 38, so that is quite.
But I guess
old.
as a keeper, you can play a few years longer, can't you? Than an outfield player.
Yeah, but Hansi Flick is doing a good job.
I know it's funny that he beat Barcelona 8-2 with Bayern Munich, and now he's gone to Barca and beat Bayern Munich 4-1.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't sum up his management, then I don't know what does. But
not just his game; he's actually having a good season, isn't he?
Yeah, and there's a lot of young players have come into the team this season. Some I've never heard of, like Mark Casado played yesterday. I didn't hear about him before this season, so he's doing well with the academy. Obviously, they got no money, so it's not an easy job, but he's making it look very easy.
Yeah,
he is, and I think we haven't actually talked about the new Champions League format. Now it's actually in place. Are you liking it?
I don't mind it because 8 games ultimately it's like a couple more games to watch, which I don't mind. But I just find it strange how like it's a league table, not every team plays like the same team, so some teams it's going to be a bit unfair. I know it's all sorted out into pots, but like one team's going to have a much harder run than the other, I think. So I think that's the only thing about it that I don't like.
I can't stand it, boys. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. I don't get it at all. I don't get why there's a league table. I don't get why some teams have got to play some teams, and you know, City's got to play this team, but Liverpool's got to play this team. I don't get it. Before it was perfect. The group stage, I loved it, but I don't understand the league table. If you've got a league table, you would think everyone plays everyone, right? Make it fair. But it's not like that. I don't understand. There's got to be massive advantages and disadvantages for teams.
I think really the only disadvantage for they're getting a lot of money in the Champions League, obviously, for it, so they won't change it back. But the only disadvantage is for the players who are having more fixtures.
Loads of games. There's loads of games to play. How many ACL injuries have we had this season already? Rodri, is it Carvajal's out?
Yeah, Carvajal's out for the season.
Like, we're just going to get more and more and more injuries, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's all commercialised now, isn't it? It's all money.
Yeah, it's just like these extra couple games. But I also think UEFA had to do it because to please the super clubs because of the Super League.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't mind
that's the reason they made it.
I actually don't think it's terrible. It's
See, I'm opposite side of the fence. I can't stand
it. At least
it.
there's still some sort of like similar things to last year. Still got the knockout stages.
Yeah.
It's just instead of the group stage, you got a league table.
And then there's an extra playoff round, isn't there? So if you finished, I think it's between 1st and 8th, you're straight through. So you actually don't have as many fixtures. Then the next 16 will have a playoff round. So that's where like your point comes in, that players can be playing more games and things.
There's loads of games. I just think there's too many games. We've got the Club World Cup at the end of the year as well, or the end of next year, sorry. I just think there's too many games. It's just not needed. The group stage was perfect before. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't like it. I don't think I'll ever get on board with it. I'll be honest,
I think Thierry Henry made a good point of people and players complaining about all these games, but then it's like you look at your wages. It's like you should be playing all these games because there needs to be like a whole restructuring of the money in football, and then things can get sorted out. I think Joshua Kimmich said, I actually enjoy playing football, so more games the better. So it's preference for players, isn't it?
You know what? That's a good point, actually. I think I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
No, it is, to be fair. When you're on silly money, realistically, you should be better doing more, really. So,
I mean, like, even League 2 sides get paid good money.
Yeah, you can make a living out of National League, so...
Yeah. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But I'll tell you who I thought would do terribly in the Champions League, because I thought that the fixtures would catch up with them. Villa. And John Duran's helped them out yet again.
I know, this time he started, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't come off the bench, he started the game, but he still bagged a goal, so fair play to the Colombian.
I mean, top of the Champions League, and as an Aston Villa fan, you must be absolutely living the dream. A few years ago, You know, you're mid-table in the Championship, and they're top in the most prestigious league in Europe.
Can they maintain this though long term, 2-3 years time?
I don't know, because you look at like Newcastle last season, came in the Champions League. Admittedly, they had like the group of death last year, and they completely struggled, and they sort of not fell off a cliff, but they didn't do great last season in the Prem. And now you look at Villa, and I'll be honest, I thought they'd do the same, but they're top of the Champions League. They're doing well in the Premier League.
They've got quite a big team, haven't they, Villa?
Yeah.
So although they've had a couple of injuries, they've got players who can come in and replace them. So I don't think it's a massive worry.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, John Duran is such a big help in hand, because if Watkins get injured, they've got that ready-made replacement who's proven to score goals.
I was very privileged where, I don't know if you lads went either, but I was very privileged where I got to go to the Aston Villa press box last season to watch them play Palace. And the way they played was just what he's doing there, Emery, is fantastic. Just even like in the press conferences, you feel there's a respect for him.
Yeah.
When the journalists are asking the questions, and he answers them well. Obviously, there's that language barrier, but I think he's doing a really good operation at the club. And I don't know if it will be long term. Maybe I might be wrong.
You have to judge it on this season, I think.
But they're doing this season, yeah.
Because so far, they're 3 games in the Champions League, 0 goals conceded, top of the table. And they've had their best start to a Premier League season ever.
Yeah.
So it's been a great start. So you've got to judge, but you've got to judge like after Christmas, I think.
Will John Duran get that summer move?
I don't know, but because the job he's doing at Villa is like perfect.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like he's too good to be a bench striker, because let's be honest, he's not better than Ollie Watkins. So I don't know. He nearly went in the summer. I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. If he keeps it up the whole season, you'll be looking at a club like your Chelsea's will be looking at him.
Yeah, I'm sure Todd Bowley will be in there for an offer soon.
Yeah.
Thing is, it's such a small sample size of games for John Duran this season. It's like, I think you need to judge him a bit more on a longer period as well.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want him to go to Chelsea. Surely he won't go to Chelsea if they came in with the offer.
Well, Nicholas Jackson's doing quite the job, to be fair, this season, so
Yeah.
they won't be looking for a striker, I guess.
Cheers, mate.
Well, I'm just saying, if Nicholas Jackson keeps it up and he's playing well up top for Chelsea, they're not going to need a striker.
Yeah, and it'd be silly for Duran to go and then be on the bench again.
Exactly.
At another
But
club.
we haven't even mentioned it. Who watched that Haaland goal?
I can't lie.
You've not seen
Describe
it?
it for us, yeah.
You've seen it?
It's just acrobat, like
yeah.
it's weird. I don't know how to
Pep's
describe
reaction
it.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
He jumps up. If you imagine Haaland jumping up, and he sort of like heels it into the goal.
Was it similar to the goal he scored against Dortmund?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, where he jumps up. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like, that was a good goal.
Yeah.
He looked a bit shell shocked when it went in. Like,
He
you
did,
would
didn't
be.
he? Yeah,
he's a bit of a freak
monster.
of nature, Haaland, isn't he?
He is.
Freakily acrobatic.
It's like watching me at 6-a-side. Incredible.
Now that is a sight.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, I didn't say it was
Well,
bad.
you're as clinical as Haaland in 6-a-side. How many
Yeah,
goals
of
you on this
course.
season?
None.
How many goals have we scored this season?
None. No,
Two.
Two.
2.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, bloody John Stones. I can't. He's so annoying. He's a great footballer, and I'm sure he's a really nice guy. But why do they keep scoring late, Man City, man?
My head completely dropped when they scored against
Same
Wolves.
here.
I was so gutted.
And then I saw the VAR check and I was like, yes. And then
Yeah.
obviously, and it was right. It was rightly declared a goal as well.
Yeah, it was not.
Yeah.
Never not going to not be a goal.
Yeah, I agree. But it's just gutted. It's so gutted, man. Honestly, it's just another late goal. I mean, to be fair though, when he scored against Arsenal, I was actually delighted. I did not want Arsenal to win that game at all.
No.
I did not want
And Arsenal lost as well. I'd
I
take that
know.
every day of the week.
Do you see the set piece goal they scored?
Who?
Bournemouth.
Really good goal.
Really good goal.
No,
Good
I
finish
didn't.
as well by Christie.
Yeah, really good.
I didn't see it.
Basically, from the corner they play it like short to like a man running to the near post, and I think it was it Justin Kluivert?
Yeah.
Tapped it back,
Yeah.
and then was it Christie
Christie
scored?
just came running in.
Came running and scored. Like it'd been completely from the training ground, but
But like
Yeah,
the touch
it
by
worked.
Kluivert was exquisite. It
Yeah,
was lovely.
like put it on a
Perfectly into
plate.
his path. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Clive. He's a decent player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Decent little player.
Only player to score in the top 5 of European leagues. You know.
Is that written down in your little notes?
That's not, mate. You can even have a check if you want.
Oh,
That's
no,
just-
I'm all right, thank you.
Well, it might help with your knowledge for once.
Oh.
There's no need for that.
Sorry, mate.
That's
Sorry.
why I'm the host. I'll just give it to you two, and you two can give your expert analysis.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Oh,
We'll
we're
take-
experts. We'll take
We'll take
that.
that role, yeah.
Murray, you were very lucky to go and watch probably one of the most informed sides at the minute. Nottingham Forest in the press box, weren't you?
Yeah, Nottingham Forest, Crystal Palace in the press box. Yeah, very good experience. And I don't know what's going on at Forest this season. They got the second best defensive record after Liverpool. But I mean, it was just like inevitable that they were going to win the game. I don't know. And they've obviously had all the sanctions on like Nuno, Gibbs White, the owner. So the atmosphere was just boiling in there. And it was Chris Wood once again, another goal since Nuno's taken over. I think only Haaland and Palmer have more goals than him in the Prem. So fair play. But Crystal Palace winless, shocking.
They're not doing great.
Is it Glasner's time to go?
I don't think so, because I think in some of the games they have been a bit unlucky. And they weren't. It was only a 1-0 game, and they weren't bad. But I mean, they just didn't look very creative. Their best chances were 2 long shots. And in the press conference, Glasner was just saying, "There's nothing wrong with the tactics. It's all with the mentality." Which, like, you don't really want your manager to say that. I don't know. Just calling out the players' mentality, is that a good thing?
The great thing with the press box at Forest, if you miss the action on the play in the pitch, there's a TV in there about
it's good.
a metre in front of you.
Yeah.
That shows that like 30 seconds behind, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's always handy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's big plays from the Forest press box. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, and they do them pick and mix still.
Yeah, they do. It's like a nice little buffet as well. Go in there.
What did you have to eat?
What did I have? I had like black pudding sausage rolls, which may sound a bit grim, but they're really nice. Some like pork wraps, like it was kind of Asian style, and then some like loaded fries and stuff. Like,
I don't like eating at them press boxes. Do you know what? I don't. I get really conscious of.
No,
like,
to be fair,
stuff in my face.
To be fair, it's like sometimes you feel like when you go by yourself, you want the person sat next to you on your table to go up, and then you'll go up.
Yes, yeah, you don't.
I always wait
to
see someone. I don't want to be the first one at.
Yeah,
really
no, of course not. I'm exactly the same. Like, do you want an extra chicken nugget? Yeah, go on. Whack another up. Okay, keep it quiet. Keep going, don't be shy.
Go one more.
So we need to save them for everyone else. No, keep it going. But I probably should get over that. I do like the free use of drinks though. Do they still have that mini fridge with Cokes and stuff?
Yeah. That's good, yeah.
Free Coke, Coca-Cola, free Sprite, free whatever. Brilliant.
To be fair, most of the press boxes around here are quite good. There's none that I've been really disappointed at, to be fair.
Wolves is very good.
Wolves
I
is
really
good,
like Wolves.
What, the press box?
Yeah.
I've not been to that one.
Oh, we need to go,
it's
mate.
Good, yeah.
Why is it good?
It's just the food. I had a lovely roast dinner when
I
went.
So I went on a Sunday. Did you go on a Sunday?
No, I went on a Saturday 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay, yeah, but it was a roast as well.
It's good.
Yeah.
A little, I think it was a little steak pie, like a mini steak pie. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I took 3. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, well done.
Oh, it was lovely.
Even like at Birmingham City, you get like a massive Yorkshire pudding and they put it all in the Yorkshire.
Oh,
it's like that.
Is it me or is the security at the press area always really miserable?
Not really, no.
Oh.
The one at Forest is really nice, actually, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't really remember Forest, but I feel like every press box I've been, they've just been miserable.
I haven't. Maybe they just look at you and then
yeah,
like,
just
look who's
he's
coming
a threat.
in.
Yeah.
Not him. Yeah. There was one time where I was outside waiting to go to the press conference. It was when Roy Hodgson was ill.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was Palace Forest, and I was waiting for the bloody. I didn't know whether to just walk into the press conference, but then you'd have to like walk through the cameras. Oh, sorry. So I waited, and I was really gutted because I thought, oh, for God's sake, I'm not going to be able to see a manager now. But I got to see. I missed the Palace manager, but I got to see. Who was it?
Steve Cooper.
So and there's a good picture of me putting the phone down on the desk, and I like that picture.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, I digress. We're actually off to West Brom.
Yeah, first time being
Saturday.
there for us, isn't it? First time going to that press box.
You enjoy, boys.
It says on the email. It says on the email they do hot food. So
never mind him. Let's mate. You just sit back a minute.
Has he ever been to a press box at Wolves?
Yeah. Henry's got this obsession where he just cannot get his press boxes.
I've had 2 cancelled because games have been postponed. I missed one. Hopefully, I'm off to Wolves again in a few weeks. But
I wouldn't take the lucky stars.
Oh God, mate, it's not been great for me, but at least I'm trying. Do you know what I mean? That's
yeah,
all you
exactly.
Can do.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even know how to apply properly.
Yeah, I know. Just
Bless him.
Put your name on the sheet and that'll be enough. But yeah, we're going to watch West Brom. It'd be exciting, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, like Cardiff had an awful start. Now they're unbeaten in their last 4. Meanwhile, West Brom, they're still in 4th place. But they had a great start, and now they're winless in their last 5. So hopefully we get to see a good game. 2 teams just going at it.
Do you think West Brom are one of them sides? Obviously, Sunderland are doing well this year.
Yeah.
Leeds are in there. Blackburn are up there as well. Do you think that West Brom should be challenging to go up? Or
They should. I'm not sure if they're like challenging for the top 2 spots, but they should be challenging for the playoff spots, definitely. Carlos Corberan's a great coach, quite experienced at that level. And they've got a good team on paper as well, the likes of Grady Diangana, Mikey Johnston, John Swift. You know, they got a decent team, to be fair, so I think they should be competing.
do you think that team would go up and straight back down?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
But isn't that with every championship side that come up nowadays?
Yeah, until they've until you know their transfers, then you're not going to know.
Exactly, yeah.
I think I don't think they should. I think there's better squads in the Championship. I think West Brom need a few more players, perhaps a bit more squad strength. But I think Leeds are miles ahead of them. I don't think Sunderland are, but Leeds 100% are miles ahead of them.
I think Burnley is decent as well.
Yeah, Burnley's not bad. Who's managing Burnley now?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I'll find out
Not
for
a
you,
clue,
boys.
do we? Yeah,
I cannot tell you.
I'll drink my tea.
It is
Alex Neil.
Scott Parker.
Oh, Scott Parker.
Yes, yeah. I think he's
Parker.
a shit coach.
Really?
Whoa.
I shouldn't have said that.
Wow.
No, I like Scott Parker a lot.
I think he's good for Championship.
Yeah.
He just hasn't proven himself in the Prem yet.
Yeah.
Lost 9-0 to Liverpool.
To be fair, I think he was treated unfairly at Bournemouth because I think he did all right.
I disagree because they had a poor start to the season and then they lost 9-0 and it's like, come on,
He
losing
went to
9-0
Club Bruges, didn't he, for maybe a week?
and
Yeah,
was
he had a disaster
absolutely
there.
awful.
It was
Yeah.
really bad there.
That's
Yeah,
such
it
a
was-
weird move going
Yeah.
from Bournemouth to a Champions League
League,
club.
yeah.
Yes, how we bagged that, I don't know.
If I ever interview Scott Parker now, he's going to have to hold that against me. I've just said that.
Yeah,
No, I like him to be fair. Where's he been? He was at Bournemouth. Was he at Fulham?
Fulham,
before?
did once again got them promoted, but
Exactly.
then just couldn't do anything in the Prem.
Burnley, I think he's done all right, but I think Burnley you would expect to be high up in the Championship. So I like Scott Parker, but obviously Club Brugge just didn't work out for him.
I really hope Sunderland go back up. How amazing that Sunderland back in the Premier League.
I'd
Yeah, the
love to see
Stadium of
Newcastle
Light back in the
Yeah,
Premier
yeah.
League,
They're, I'm really glad they're doing well this season. Who's their manager?
Regis Lebris. He used to manage Lorient in France, so he got relegated from the top division in France, then went to Sunderland. So bit of a left field appointment, but if it's working, it's working.
Yeah, it's working for them, isn't it? I hope they go back up. What teams do you want to go back up this season?
I don't really know, to be honest, because Reading are no longer in the Championship. I don't really watch much of the Championship, I'll be honest.
I'd like Sunderland, West Brom and Blackburn. Proper Barclays teams. Stadium of Light.
Blackburn.
I want them back. I'd love like a proper Barclays feel again. Do you know what I mean?
So I'd like Derby to go up, but I think they're not at
Yeah.
that stage yet.
No, but
Yeah.
they're doing good this season.
They are doing well, yeah.
They're not doing bad.
yeah.
I was surprised because I think the fans were a bit. I went to interview the fans after they got promoted, and
Yeah.
a lot of them were reluctant with the job that he thinks that Paul Warne will do. I think he's proved them wrong. I think
Yeah, he's
done-
steadied the ship in the Championship.
Yeah,
They're doing
and
steady.
he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, he is,
Such
isn't
a
he?
nice guy.
Yeah,
And he's
very
so-
down to earth.
You talk to him and you interviewed him, and he speaks to you like he's known you,
Yeah,
like you're his mate.
yeah, no, I agree.
He's a really nice guy, and you get to go touchline and interview him. It's quite nice.
It's
sometimes.
changed this season. It's actually in the
Oh.
press room now because they've gone up to the Championship. So
Oh, so you can't do it out in
yeah.
the.
It's still quite good though because you'll just
Yeah.
gather at the front and have a chat with him. So yeah.
Yeah, it's decent. Has anything else happened this week?
Reading back-to-back wins.
Oh, for God's sake.
First away win of
No,
the season,
to be
lads.
fair, doing all right, aren't they?
We'll keep the Reading talk down to a minimum, lads. Don't worry.
It's all right.
Just
We
thought I had
ravel
to
on
say.
about Liverpool, so you go for
No,
it.
there's nothing much to say, lads, except Lewis Wing has the best long shot of anyone in English football.
Cracking goal.
That's the only thing there is to
Mate,
say.
you only watched it today.
Oh, but I've
But
watched
it's-
it and I've seen it's a cracking goal. And that's all you need. You can only see a goal once, can't you?
The stats speak for themselves. Since he joined Reading, no other player in the top 4 divisions scored more goals from outside the box.
You've met Sellers,
I have. Lovely guy.
yeah.
Doing a good job
At
now.
Forest under 21s.
What a weird place to see him.
Yeah, but then again, you were watching Reading under 21s.
Yeah, I know. How Reading under 21s are in the Premier League for under 21s is interesting.
Yeah. Well, must
They're
be good.
decent. Yeah, they
Yeah.
finished 8th and they beat Ajax under 21s last week.
Oh, that's
did
good.
they?
Yeah.
Good academy.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. Well, I watched the highlights. I didn't watch it live. or
Oh, it
anything.
wasn't. You didn't go.
No, I didn't.
No.
I haven't been back home, mate.
Oh, you haven't.
No, not yet.
Your dad will be missing you. He'll be wanting to go to the games again.
True that.
Through his executive suite, through his when he gets escorted from his limo, through the red carpet.
To a helipad.
Yeah, helipad. Sorry.
Henry, don't you start, mate.
No, I
Don't you
can't
start.
talk. I can't talk.
Why can't you talk?
Huh?
Why can't?
Because he's from Brighton.
Yeah, I'm from Brighton.
Oh yeah.
You're from Harrogate anyway, mate.
Get Harrogate.
Harrogate,
Harrogate.
even better.
Do you know why I say it's Harrogate? Because you don't say that's close the gut.
Harrogate.
No, but you don't say close the gut. You like close the gate.
Well, it depends where you're from.
Yeah, it's down to accent.
No, I'm joking. It is Harrogate. Yeah.
So it just sounds a bit more posh than what it actually is.
Yeah. I mean, if you say so.
Well, we've got some big guests coming on the podcast this year. We can't confirm who yet, but we're going to get some guests on as the start of next week.
Let's just hope it's not Scott Parker.
Yeah.
For your sake, I'd love to have him on, but
I'm
now
probably
going to
mute that in the episode. Then that way I'm a bit safe, unless you two go and frame him.
Oh, I've actually got him lined up, so good luck, mate.
Oh, right. How funny would that be if we got Scott Parker on?
That'd be great. That'd be
it would.
quality.
Great.
Well, thank you for listening to us ravel on. It's been a good episode, lads.
Yeah, I've enjoyed myself today, boys.
Yeah, always a good episode, to be honest.
How much of your notes did you use?
To be honest, it's all in my head anyway, mate. It's just
Oh,
need a
sorry.
visual representation, mate. No, that is tragic. Please get that on camera, though.
I will. Don't worry, I've got the power.
I
of
can't. I
editing.
can't do it. Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, we ravel.
We
Thank
are.
you for watching. See you later.